My name's Justin Sundell. I'm with the Central District out of the Salem Maintenance Facility, and this is the ACS Herbicide Sprayer. Basically, we've implemented and integrated a herbicide system by using existing technology that comes on our trucks, the ACS sprayer. We've taken and we've plumbed this tank. It was originally set up for the old gasoline engines that created the pressure and ran the boom buster style nozzles. We've done away with that completely, and we're using the actual hydraulic pump that comes factory on these trucks now, that all the trucks MoDOT buys. It's a 9-gallon a minute pump. It's mounted on the side. But we've taken here, we've got a lot going on back here. So we've got this secondary pump, which is an old GL 400 pump we just had laying around. Most of this truck was built out of scrap material. This pump serves many purposes. It's an agitation pump, which circulates our chemicals after the truck is set for several hours, and some of our chemicals have fallen out of suspension and out of solution. We can re-agitate all of our chemicals that are in the tank, and it's also used to pump off the heavy barrels. We're not lifting these big bulk barrels of herbicides up on ladders anymore. We just slip them into this cage, hook up our monochromatic valves, and we can actually, just by flipping a few valves, we can pump that entire tank of herbicide into that tank in a matter of seconds. And there's several fail-safes back here. We've got several shut-off valves too, just in case. So clean water tanks, we're able to purge our entire system after we're done spraying. We can clean out the entire system in a matter of seconds. We're utilizing the hydraulic system that's already on the truck. This is the spinner circuit for our spreader beds, and that's what we use to run our secondary pump for our agitation, for pumping off bulk barrels, and for circulating chemicals in the tank. This is the ACS system. All the old GL 400 systems like this were mounted on, all the liquid pumps were mounted on the back of the spreader beds. Well, as these trucks are coming out new to us now, they're mounted on the side. And basically, we're just running all of our herbicides through this liquid pump. There's a flow meter, and we're able to record accurate data and accurate miles whenever we're spraying. We know exactly how many gallons we're putting out per lane mile. We know exactly how many gallons we sprayed per route, and we know how many miles we sprayed. So we're able to get a lot more accurate data than what we're typically able to get with the old style boom buster sprayers. Up here is kind of where it all happens. We have our 265 11R spray nozzle, and that gives us our 12-foot swath when we're spraying our broadleaf or our PGR. And we have an anti-siphon backflow preventer. This will keep anything from running back into our system. And it also keeps it from leaking whenever we're paused and not spraying. We also have a pressure gauge up here. With this particular nozzle, we need to be able to achieve 30 to 40 psi, and we have a good pressure gauge that we can see from the cab and keep an eye on that. We've integrated a mirror in here so we could keep an eye on our spray swath, so we're able to see what we're putting out and just double checking and making sure everything's okay. If we see we're not putting out any material, we can stop. We've mounted a big light on the side, and that's for our nighttime spraying operations. We spray a lot at night. The wind is less of a factor, traffic is less of a factor, and we've seen a big reduction in customer complaints by spraying at night. We don't have the calls or complaints. We've also mounted a little electric cylinder on here to control the pitch up and down of our nozzle, and I can control that from the cab also. This whole ACS system that we have built has only cost us around $300. Like I had said earlier, a lot of the materials we used were scraps. We've just got a little bit of money in the nozzles, chemical hoses, pressure gauges, and stuff like that. But the biggest cost savings of this whole project is we're not spending $45,000 on an injection sprayer. That's a piece of equipment we no longer need. Don't feel like we need it now that we've built this. So that'll be huge for our area, and that'll help us get more money to the roads.